All right, already on the local front, cause this is of national relevance, man. But on the local front, my man Victor Hill got 18 months, I think it was. Former
18
sheriff. 18 months.
18 months.
Say he was mistreating the inmates.
That's the only thing he claimed he pled to is mistreating inmates.
He didn't plead, they convicted him.
Right, I know he was doing more than that. He probably got a light.
Well, Victor Hill was out there though, man.
I disagree.
He was having his fun, brother.
A lot of people like what he did though.
I was gonna say Victor Hill. I have not met too many people that didn't like him. For one,
Yeah.
two.
I don't know.
When they say violating civil rights, I just think, man, he was just trying to show dudes like, man, something y'all need a whooping.
You weren't talking to the people that I've been talking to.
Who we talking to? What your people say, JJ?
They say he is a mother effer. That's what.
I mean, he got an ego problem, big time. Because he going to let you know who the man is, you know. And when you looked at the little cruisers down in Clayton County, he had a picture on. I kind of vibe with him a little bit, you know.
He got like a Napoleon complex too.
He had his picture on the on like the paddy wagon stuff. I kind of rock with him a little bit.
That ain't got nothing. Your picture being on the paddy wagon really don't have anything to do with how you talk to individuals. I mean, even people that were not.
Did he not clean up Clayton County?
Let me finish. Even people that he came in contact with on a one-on-one basis, he talked down to some of the men that he perceived to be in living negativity. Some of these guys I know, they drive trucks. They dress the way they dress, but he talked to those guys real disrespectfully.
He's a sheriff, right?
And of course, I'm only going by what was told to me. I don't care that you're a sheriff. You don't have the right to talk to another human being like they dirt just because you think they doing something else.
I'm saying, as a sheriff, on record, did he or did he not improve the crime? I mean, stop the crime and it went down in Clayton County.
I mean, I get that, but I'm also saying
most of the people in Clayton County that I know are homeowners
without being disrespectful and nasty. You can do your
maybe
job.
Them dudes had a little bit egos. Maybe he wasn't being disrespectful.
My homeboy ain't no disrespectful, nasty dude. He a cool dude. He a cool dude, and he had to run.
I could see just from viewing him. I don't know him, man, but just from viewing him and what I've seen on public television and so forth, he seems to be rather egotistical. Now, to be the sheriff,
but he's 5'5".
To be the sheriff, you got to be. However, I have known police officers, sheriffs, lieutenants, sergeants who were more respectful. I mean, and even if you believe that a person is guilty, but you're supposed to be upholding the law, and the law says you're innocent until proven guilty. But even if you're guilty, I think you still deserve a certain amount of respect. And I don't think you ought to be talked down to just because, you know, you are deemed to be guilty, even if you are guilty. I don't think you ought to. Now, you know, there are some cases where, you know, you can't be going there being Mr. Nice Guy and you talk with a guy just killed 20 people. But on the other hand, you know, you can't just talk down to people. And I've seen an egotistical Victor Hill.
Exactly. I think
if
that
Victor Hill was white, would he be doing any time?
Exactly.
No.
My thing is this, and I'm with Weightball. This is where I'm coming from with it. They sitting there saying, okay, they violated, you know, civil rights and all that stuff. But I'm with Weightball on the fact is, okay, he made arrests, crime and everything went down. And ironically, now this is why I say it's a witch hunt. Pay attention. They had never had a problem with him until after the election because they thought he was going to put up roadblocks and stop people from going to vote, and he didn't do that. That's just what I got from what I heard. Like a lot of people thought he was going to put up roadblocks and scare the voters who didn't have credentials and scare them so the vote would go down. Well, he didn't do that. He let everybody go out to vote. He didn't stand in the way. Then that's when the governor went after him on a witch hunt.
Boss, that's just like the joke Chris Rock told. You don't get no credit for doing the right thing. Hell, he wasn't supposed to stop people from voting. Now you trying to hold a man in high esteem because he didn't
my
commit
point.
a crime?
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. I'm with
When he
Weightball.
first became
Don't get no
sheriff,
points
he
for that.
fired a lot of people.
Yeah.
They say he cleaned out just about all of
I think
Clayton
he
County.
went-
There's nothing wrong with that. That happens all the time.
But I agree
Right, but
with
people
the
be
fact
mad.
that he
Them-
cleaned
them
up
white people
the
still
county.
working
I'm
clean.
not
Right.
taking anything away from that. What I am saying is you can do your job and you can be stern when you need to be stern, but you don't have to overall be a nasty person, because when situations like this happen where he did his job and now we know the powers that be are upset, so now they're going to bring out all of these things, you don't have the people behind you because how you've been treating the people. Everybody is not criminal, so you can do your job and be stern at your job and clean these streets up, but at the same time you can be a respectable person.
He can't have no nasty attitude even on 5'5".
Listen,
I got attitude every day.
Just like
Out of
Lisa
all
said,
the
you can't
disrespectful
go
police
with
in
somebody
Georgia
that
history,
killed 20 people and go
he
in being
getting
nice.
18
No,
months.
that's not what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Come on now.
Yeah,
we
he got
talking about
18
out of
months,
all the black
You
asses
acting
getting
like
beat by the
he made
police.
you
about him,
acting
though.
like
He
they
ever
just
go out, he
came
made about
down
his
on
crew.
Victor. Victor Hill has had a history, man.
I know he has some
Of
run-ins
history.
with the law.
And the thing is, ain't no the
But he
history.
cleans it up, DC.
Let me
And that's
finish.
not what he's going to jail for.
His history of mistreating people has been mostly black people. Now I know they got the white boy up there now that's saying he mistreated him and he's having all these mental breakdowns and all of that.
He gonna give him the most
But
money.
most of the people mistreated allegedly by Victor Hill were black folk, man.
I just know it's just, to me, the black people that I run across, whenever I'm driving or stuff like that in Clayton County, like Weightball said, they love them, man. Like,
But he
real
hang
talk.
out with astute black people. He don't hang out with them Negroes that's getting checked by Victor Hill and his folk. He hang out with homeowners that be at the functions where Victor Hill be talking nice and they be serving ribs.
So wait a second, so you said
I'm just
the
saying.
the people I talk to aren't genuine residents of Clayton County?
No, but they the type of people that go to political
status
fundraisers,
quo,
which
and
a
it
regular
shouldn't-
person ain't a political fundraiser attendee.
Exactly. And like I'm saying, my homeboy,
I ain't never been one.
when he had his run in, he automatically I forgot what he said he was, because I don't live in Clayton County, but he was like, he just automatically
Called him a thug right off the rip.
he automatically said, man, JD just do that when these niggas out in the street. Nigga don't even know me, man. I drive trucks, man. He make good money. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Right.
But because he was, I think he said he was going to hang out with his homeboys and went to some club or whatever, and they was coming out, seeing them, and dude just, I mean, I don't know the full
Now,
story.
you can't be Mr. Rogers
Yeah.
and police these streets.
I
But
see that.
by the same token, I just think that human beings deserve a certain amount of respect until you have proven to not. I've always said, and I've been not a victim, but I've had some run-ins with some police talking crazy.
Don't just naturally.
But
assume
I've always
somebody-
said, like I say with anybody on the street, period, I'm a man of mutuality. Now I let the other person choose, but I'm telling you, it's gonna be mutual. Now if you wanna be respectful to me, you can't beat me being respectful. I'll be respectful to you.
Right.
But don't think you gonna be disrespectful to me and then I'm gonna respect you. Oh, no. That ain't how it works. If you gonna be disrespectful, I'm gonna beat you at that.
For sure.
If you wanna be respectful, I'm gonna try to beat you at that.
For sure.
But don't think I'm gonna respect you and you gonna disrespect me. I ain't scared to die. Like I told the judge that locked me up in my divorce trial. I ain't scared to die. I ain't scared of you. And I ain't scared to go to jail.
I get pulled over on one of these backwoods roads going to a show or something, and Mr. White Man, I'm so nice. And if you disrespectful, I'm not gonna meet your disrespect.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to survive.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right.
that's your
Right.
ego. Sir.
To an extent,
Right.
yeah, but I got a
I'm
line.
like, sir,
I got a
I
line where I
understand.
be like, the hell with that.
I be like, I understand where you coming from, sir, but
Yeah.
I ain't one of these regular people.
Yeah, man.
I work for the government, you know what I'm saying? I do good in the world. I
Gotta let
donate
them know,
to
man.
the
Especially on
homeless.
them back roads,
You
man.
shouldn't even have to explain.
I don't say that.
You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to, but you better.
I would never say that. I would never feel like that. I am regular people. I'm just regular black man out here. Don't worry about what you do. I don't do a damn thing. What that got to do with whether or not what you stopping me for?
All I know is you done did everything. The only thing you ain't did is become a martyr. So I feel you. You like, I done did everything but be a martyr. I still got shit to do. I ain't got time to be fucking around just with these cracking fucking around. I got shit to do. I'm gonna do something and then I'm gonna be a martyr.
So you gonna tell him, boy, you gonna lay the plate out for him like, hey, sir.
I will tell you, don't stand for something. If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. I mean, there is a line where I be like, I'm telling you, man, I told the judge, he locked me up too. Man, I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared to die. And I ain't scared to go to jail. I mean, but there's a point. But now, if he comes to me respectfully, then, you know, I'm gonna return the attitude. But you ain't gonna you ain't gonna talk to me any kind of way.
So they come to
and
you
then I'm
with
gonna
the guns
be yes
out.
sir,
Nigga,
no
get
sir.
your ass out the car. You gonna
Let me tell
match
you.
that
Let me
energy?
tell you a true story. This is true. Y'all gonna think I'm bullshit. I was going to a pawn shop one day.
What you going to the pawn shop for?
Buy guns.
Oh, okay. What?
And
Okay.
that's where I buy my
She ain't
guns.
seen the gold.
I was going to the pawn. This is a true story.
Right.
And I had a gun on me that I had bought from there, but I was going in and buy another gun. They played a trick on me, the guys that owned the pawn shop. I ain't gonna tell who it was, but they played a trick on me. They knew some other police officers. So when I'm walking up to the pawn shop, these guys, plain clothesmen, but they were really police. Put your goddamn hands up, put your goddamn hands up. And I turn around and look at them, they been plain clothes.
Wow.
I said, no. I said, who are y'all?
Yeah, all doing it.
We the police, put your goddamn. I said, well, that's what you should have said first. I'm talking to her.
Yeah.
That's what you should have said
That's what
first.
police.
Because you're in plain clothes.
Right.
I said, now I got a gun on me.
Right.
I said, you tell me to put my hands up and you need to identify yourself. My first reaction is to go for it.
Right. Because y'all
And
could be
then
robbing me.
everything settled down. But anyway, make a long story short, the pawn shop guys that I knew very well were playing a trick on me.
You should have sued they monkey ass.
Wow.
It's my partner. They were playing a trick on me. And these guys were actual plain clothes policemen. And they
pulled the
knew I
gun?
had a gun.
They pulled a gun when they said
No,
put
they
your
ain't
hands.
I ain't see no gun. They ain't pull
Oh,
no
okay. I'm about to say now.
that still was a dangerous situation.
But I'm saying, man, they were plain clothesmen. My
Plain
first thought was, how can I get the draw?
Yeah.
How can I get the drop on them?
Right.
I mean, I'm thinking about how I'm gonna shoot my way out of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they just bust out laughing, man.
Right.
They was
You
just
ain't
a
think
joke.
that was
These
funny at
CDs.
all?
White guys too.
I said, huh?
White police.
White.
I wouldn't have
I
thought that
don't know,
was
man. I
funny
have
at
a
all.
problem with them. I'm
And
like,
the
don't play no tricks
the guy
on
that
me,
owned
man.
the pawn shop is a former police officer. So they were playing a big trick on me. And man, I went in there, man. I stayed in that pawn shop about an hour that day because I'm like, hey, man, that wasn't right, man.
Right.
Because somebody could have came up dead, man.
right.
Right.
That's
Gotta
what I'm
watch
saying. It was
it.
dangerous.
And then they was gonna
It was
cover it
bad.
up. All they gonna do is gonna be if you was dead, they gonna make a story.
And I had a gun.
All
Yeah.
them white people gonna come together and it ain't gonna be no trick no more. They gonna come together and be like, hey, okay.
They'll start line up.
And you know the part
Right.
that's not look.
He
This is the
did.
part that's not funny about this situation. It's called adrenaline, and he could have been pumped full of adrenaline, and like you said, pulled his weapon out.
I'm
And,
thinking.
and then next thing you know, he's in trouble because they played a prank on him, but he took it seriously.
Right.
Because
Oh, yeah.
because you don't know he was playing a prank.
I don't play by jokes.
He would have,
I don't do jokes.
the phone with that guy would have called it in. Unfortunately, had you shot a cop, man, you probably wouldn't have made it out because there have been so many. Because I assume you were out in California when it happened.
No.
Or you were here, they still would have probably been on top of you for shooting a
in
cop.
Union City.
Yeah. I don't know if you would have made it out of that
He
one.
might not have.
You know, I mean, you would have took one of them for sure, or even both, but two cops
I
down.
don't know if I'd have
Like,
got in there or not.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, in my mind, when I got to a point, or if I had gotten to the point of
fight or flight.
fighting
Right.
flight, then I just would have went for it.
Right.
You know, I've been in my mind. I would have been like, Because I wasn't thinking they were police.
Of course.
I'm like, one of
Thinking
them, I'm
robbery.
going to get one of them.
Right.
They going to get me, but I'm going to get one of them. And if I had done that and they didn't start laughing after our initial confrontation, then all hell break loose, man.
Yeah, man. That's true.
All hell break loose.
True.
But I'm saying mutuality is the thing, and the police respect me. Then I respect it. And I'll even start off respecting them. But if you want to take it the other way, don't think. I'm telling you, man, as a black man in America, don't think because you the police, you going to disrespect me. And then in turn, I'm going to respect you. It don't work like that, brother.
Gotcha. So
Well, I'm going to just say how I seen it work. I seen the police ride around the neighborhood with the dope on them anyway. They got the dope already. All they got to do is wait for you. If they don't like you, it's going to be dope in your car.
And most of them got extra gun. I know several police that have told me they keep an illegal gun.
A dirty gun they can throw on you. They can shoot you with it. They can say it's your, whatever they want. They can put dope in your car. Even if you're going to beat the charge, the average dope charge going to take so much money. A lawyer, you ain't going to be able to just go to court yourself.
Yeah, they got dope.
And
And
fight the littlest amount of dope. It's going to ruin your job, ruin your life.
And I'm not anti-police. I think that's why it was a good law, it was a good rule back in the day when the policemen that policed the neighborhood had to live in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, community policing.
You had to be policed by
But at
members
least
of
you
your
knew-
own
but you knew
community.
most of the police officers that were in your neighborhood.
Right.
Right. They lived among you. The downside of that is, so you got white policemen in the white neighborhood where they live giving all the white people breaks.
And then they putting pressure on the black cops.
You got a quota in the black neighborhood to issue this many tickets or that many tickets.
Right. Yep, that's on the bad part.
So, it ain't fair.
No.
We got to go. God bless you, Black China, who's having reverse surgery.
Yeah. Do your thing, girl. Do your thing.
She gonna be a hot mess when she get all that shit taken out of her ass.
She said she leveling up, and I'm proud of her.
Yeah.
So what's reverse surgery? She doing an anti?
No more booty shots.
She had
Taking the chest
silicone
down.
ass, silicone titty.
She taking it out.
Going
Get all
from
that
a
shit
C,
taken.
going from a D cup to a B.
But she
A few women are doing that now.
I
Because
guess what's
it's
the point,
unhealthy.
though?
They're learning that it's
What's the point?
unhealthy.
She going all natural, man.
They still gonna have to put something back where the silicone was. They gonna have to put something in there.
Oh man, go put it in the gym. Pilates.
Just go
Let's
back
go,
to the
China.
gym.
They're not just gonna take her ass out and leave her flopping around. She gonna be like, put some thigh up in
That's
it.
what she said.
She gonna
She
put some
said
thigh meat. She gonna put some
Said
booty.
getting it out of her.
They gonna move it around. They gonna move it around. She gonna have
Weightball,
her.
that's what K. Michelle
No,
did.
man.
She
I'm
she
for
did
Black
reverse.
China.
Lastly but not least, Weightball.
Yeah.
I will go to Mexico with you.
Hell no. Hell no. Who gonna get the BBL? Hell no. It ain't me. Hell no.
If you want to get yourself straightened out.
Hell no.
I'm DC Curry.
I am Mohawk Minister.
And Sister JJ.
Weightball. No BBL. Anytime soon.
And lastly, Bullhead. What in?
I holla.